Hi, I'm Reverend Wendy Craig Purcell here at the Unity Center in San Diego. Thank you so much for watching today. If you'd like to support the work that we do here, please consider making a contribution. Go to our website. It's easy to do. Thank you in advance for that contribution.
Alrighty, well, we're starting another new journey today, and the journey that we're starting is an exploration of going deeper into our spiritual practice. So unity, we often say, is a way of life. It's not something that we just come to and read about or listen to a talk on a Sunday morning and then leave and go back living our life the same way we always have. Unity is a way of life, and it's a way of life that we practice, and we practice it moment by moment, day by day, thought by thought, as we transform from the inside out. And so I prepared this series of 5 lessons to help us take a look at some things that we can do to deepen into our practice. So next week, I'm going to be talking about the idea of being broken open, that we might experience a breakthrough. The following week, I'm going to talk about what does fulfillment look like, feel like, and mean for spiritual beings. The week after that, we're going to take a look at grace and gratitude. We don't talk enough about grace, really, in New Thought, but we're going to talk about it that week, grace and gratitude, and then we'll end with a lesson on love and connection. But I wanted to begin with a practice that I think is one of the most important in our spiritual toolkit, and it is the practice of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a choice, and it is a practice. One of the reasons I think, very real reasons I think we have such a challenge with forgiveness is that it seems like we're letting the other person off the hook, especially if it was something really awful that was done, right? We're letting them off the hook. It sometimes is also very difficult because we figure or we think, well, if they would just acknowledge what they did, if they would just say they were sorry, if they would just stop minimizing it, then I could move through it. Nod your head if you know what I'm talking about here. I don't remember who said it, but I'm going to look for it. Robert Brault. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept an apology you never got. Right? We put conditions on our willingness to forgive. We say, well, when they acknowledge what they did, then I will forgive them, because somehow we think that forgiving is making it better for them, when forgiving is about making it better for ourselves. Forgiving is never condoning something that is wrong. It's not condoning something that is wrong. And sometimes even in the act of forgiving, you may need to take legal action. But the way you do it is very different than if you are doing it from a place of you're going to handle justice yourself, you're going to make sure that they pay. Can you feel the difference of that? Absolutely. So forgiveness to me is the purpose of it is for me to stop allowing the past to keep hurting me today. How many of you remember hearing Oprah Winfrey talk about a significant turning point in her life, in her journey of forgiveness, and she credits Gary Zukav with it, with saying one thing. Gary said this one thing on numerous occasions in other places, but the day he said it on her show was a turning point for her. And what he said was, forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could have been any different.
Thanks for listening. The Unity Center, spiritually progressive, socially responsive, radically inclusive. Check us out Sundays at 9 and 11. Many people enjoy Reverend Wendy's talks and meditations and aren't able to attend the Unity Center in person. If you're part of our extended family from around the world and would like to help support the Unity Center, please go to our website or download our free app, which offers even more ways to connect with the Unity Center. Namaste.